nice sip of water to start this. Um, and I'm kind of, for this beginning part, I'm kind of going to go into, I'm just going to say it's kind of dope. People are actually seeing these videos, and I never thought that people would see them or actually listen. Um, I'm literally just like putting photo booth up, and I, photo booth on my Mac, and I just film on my webcam that's built into my Mac. And yeah, I guess people are seeing it. I guess some people kind of like talking. I get some negative comments, but I never really cared. Uh, yeah. Anyways, that's a perfect segue to talk about what today's topic is about, or tonight. I'm making this at like 2 in the morning, and that is gonna be social media. Yeah, this is another video about social media, another YouTube video you're seeing about social media. Another whatever, and I'm just gonna talk about this observation I've kind of made throughout the years because my generation, we've lived through social media, and it's been like most of our lives we've had it. Most of our lives we've had social media. We've lived with this. This was like our main form of entertainment. And the observation I'm kind of gonna make is that we've just like submitted to it. Like we've absolutely just like embraced it. We've just accepted it. We've just accepted that this is gonna run our lives, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today. What I'm talking about today? Yeah, like 10 years ago, it was all over the news. Social media is terrible and everything, and honestly, like I'm seeing it now, and people are discussing other people's content, and people are discussing, oh, you got to post on social media, you got to do this, you got to do it, whatever it is, whatever the case is, it's normalized. Like people are considering it the modern form of entertainment now. It's the way you get your message out. It's the way, whatever. And I think about this a lot because I see a lot of YouTube videos of discussing other people's content. Like, oh, this person did this, or this person just did this, or whatever. And it's like, no shit. Like, you're making a whole video based on somebody's content. It's not gonna be good. It's meant to be consumed. This is how people make their money and shit. And obviously, I know the people that are making videos about other people's videos or content or whatever are just, they gotta make money too. They're making money off that too. But I think about it a lot because it's like, you have these reaction videos and these people react and give their takes and their opinions on how terrible a lot of the people, what they're posting is. But it's like you want them to post that because how much better are you really than those people that are posting it? Like, you're making a video about it. You're using their stupidity or their ignorance or whatever to make money as well and to make your content. And I think it's easy to find yourself far from the point. And the point is that, yeah, it's super normalized. People discuss it so much now, and there's discussion about some like people's content when it's not good. Like, this isn't good. Like, I don't know if we just like forgot as like kind of like a collective. And I'm not saying everyone's content is fucking bad and shit like that. For the most part, it's not good. Okay, like we're aware. What I'm trying to say is that we are aware that social media is not good. We know this, and I know what you're probably saying. It's like you're probably saying something about smoking's not good. People do it. Yeah, I know. I get it. There's a million counter arguments to what I'm trying to say, but we've just accepted it. It's like we've just embraced something like awful. That's like, you know. And what I'm seeing is that like it's like nobody takes the nobody takes the initiative to like really like try to stop. People just continue doing it, and I think what makes us different from smoking and other addictions is that like this really wastes your attention. Like it's killing you. But I think it's easy. Like, it's your entertainment now. This is a drug. Social media is a drug now. It's not like watching movies and TV in the back in the day. I mean, I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I'm making this video probably being wrong, but yeah, there is a lot of awareness now, but it's and I know Australia did that thing. I don't really keep up with like political news and and events in the world, and I really should. But I know Australia banned social media, but I just think it's crazy that not a lot of us are taking the initiative to stop, to quit ourselves. And I think that's like, I don't know. There used to be so much. I mean, there still is awareness about it, but like there used to be a lot of awareness. Rising growth in teens and people becoming depressed and all of that. And now I just think it's just like so embraced. It's so embraced, and it's so normalized. Like we just talk about it like it's nothing when it really is like, it's worse. It's terrible, and yeah, it's awful. So it's really easy to get involved, or to keep scrolling, to keep brain rotting, as we call it now, because everyone else is doing it. But just because everybody else is doing it doesn't really necessarily mean it's right. I'm getting internships, and I'm moving up in my life, and it's all social media marketing. Social media marketing, social media. It's not something in the background anymore. This is our main source of entertainment now. It's part of our realities. This isn't like something where we used to say, "Hey, this is bad for us." No, this is us now. This is us, and that's what sucks. And I've just noticed that it's being embraced way more, and like not a lot of people individually are taking any time and I know it's hard. People aren't taking time to stop, to just at least try to stop, and when they do, it's usually met with and I hate to say this word performative, but it's usually met with a performative action. It's a performative meaning behind why, oh look, I quit social media. I haven't had Instagram, and I used to be one of those people. So, but anyways, yeah, I just think that like we're accepting it, and I want to say to like the person that's kind of watching this, it's like just because our world is revolving around it now doesn't mean that you have to do it. You don't, this is global. Everybody's on it. It's our way of connection. Doesn't mean you have to do it. And I'm saying this now in 2026 because it's not how it was in 2020. It's worse. It's like way worse. So, and it's like a staple. It's an implementation into our culture now. It's not just something like, oh, get off social media. It's like 10 times harder now because it's almost a necessity. But now I'm gonna speak on what I've done for the past school year. So obviously school started in like September, around there. I I haven't had social media, but I found a good balance to be able to be on it and to not be on it. And I'm not really good at giving advice because I don't really fucking know anything. But my advice is what I did was I don't have Snapchat on my phone. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Instagram. I have it all on my computer. So like at the end of the day, when I need to go, if I want to just even, if I just want to scroll for a little bit, I will. And I'll do that, and I can even go, and like, yeah, people make fun of me of going on Snapchat on my computer, but fuck it, I'm not walking around looking at people's stories I don't give a fuck about all day, because it shows them, it's like, oh, like I'm using Snapchat on the web, and yeah, people make fun of me for that, but like seriously, like I have Instagram, and I go on it, I probably go on Instagram like half hour a day, which is like pretty good, maybe more, sometimes it's like I don't even go on Instagram a day, imagine. Yeah, I'm better than you. But sometimes I don't even go on Instagram. Sometimes I do. For maybe an hour. Sometimes it's 20 minutes. Sometimes, but it's always at least under an hour. So, it's mostly like 30 minutes. TikTok, I don't really go on TikTok. I kind of just use these social medias as like search engines almost, rather than just like consuming stuff. And I'm extremely hypocritical because I'm so addicted to YouTube. I tell myself like, oh, like the long form content. Nah, I'm just watching fucking mad YouTube, and I think it's better because, but, maybe it is better. Maybe I'm giving myself too much shit. I do watch like 10 to 20 minute videos all the time. That's usually what I watch, for as far as like what goes for content. But yeah, to the person watching this, just because everyone else is doing it, just because it's so involved in our society and our culture, it doesn't mean you have to do it, you know? So, yeah.